Hello, and welcome to the Candidate Interview Series. My name is Robin Swan, and I'm the Director of Government Affairs at the Winter Park Chamber of Commerce. This series allows us to hear from the candidates participating in our virtual political mingle, a forum on July 29th where you, our guests, may learn about the candidates and vote in a straw poll. Today, we're pleased to welcome Khalid Muneer. Khalid is running for Orange County Property Appraiser. Khalid, welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Always a pleasure to talk to you, Rob. Thank you.
So, Khalid, I have three questions for you. They are the same three questions we've asked all of the candidates. The first question is, what is your primary motivation for running for this position?
Robin, I'm very passionate about serving people. And I served the residents of Orange County for over a decade in various leadership roles, such as being on the board of the Harbor House, being president of various chambers in Central Florida. So I'd like to continue that service to the people. And I'm running for the position of Orange County Property Appraiser because I think I can use my 40 years of experience in real estate appraising, evaluations, and investment banking in order to improve the service, improve the service, and also bring some changes that are badly needed in order to make sure that a person's biggest life investment, which is their home and their business, is being appraised in the most accurate and objective way so they don't overpay on their property taxes. So, in one word, service to the community, service to the residents of Orange County, and continuation of my devotion to people.
Wonderful. Now, tell us, how are you uniquely qualified to serve in this position?
Robin, I have been, as I said, serving the people of Orange County for over a decade. Um, I am uniquely qualified because I know that office well in the sense that I have 23 years of experience in real estate, commercial, residential, including evaluation of properties. In real estate, the first step when somebody wants to sell their house or their business is to evaluate and recommend what price they should put it on the market. So evaluation and appraisals has been part of my 23 years in the real estate business. I started my company 20 years ago, Jupiter Properties Inc., and I cover the whole of Central Florida. I have close to 30 agents in the whole group, properties group, and they come from 18 different countries and they speak 17 different languages, which reflects really the makeup of Orange County. So my experience, 23 years experience in real estate. Previous to that, I spent 17 years in investment banking, handling portfolios, investment portfolios, which went into billions. So that's my first. In order for that particular position, Orange County Property Appraiser, you do need an intricate knowledge of the real estate business because you're handling over $200 billion worth of real estate in Orange County. So, in addition to that, I've completed a lot of appraisal courses, uh, which gives me a unique insight into real estate and appraisal process. In addition to that, I have credibility within the community because and I have worked with all the government, business, and community leaders in Orange County for over a decade in my various roles within the county, such as I serve with them as an executive committee member of the Orlando Economic Development Commission. I have been president of numerous business chambers here, as well as some of the other city boards that I served on in the past. So the second thing is that I have a unique experience of working with all the government business leaders in the area, and I know how to work with them. Right now, the trust factor is missing in the properties appraiser's office. And that has been the case over the last 4 years. Continuously, the office has been in the news continuously just about every month for the wrong reasons. They've been reported, I don't need to go through them because they have already been reported in Orlando Sentinel by various TV channels. So we need new leadership in the office. we need new direction in the office. We need somebody who can move the office forward and get away from the negative publicity the office has had over the years. So trust, credibility, my unique experience, that just about summarizes why I am the best candidate. In fact, I think I am the only qualified candidate when you look at the other candidates. And I would advise the voters that before they vote, check into the check into the qualification of all the candidates. You can do it quite easily by going on to Google and punching their name. So to make sure that the person that you choose is going to protect your biggest lifetime investment, which is your house and business, and he's going to make sure that they are appraised in an accurate and in an objective manner.
Okay, great. And our final question, if elected, how do you hope to positively affect the position and the constituency you would serve?
Robin, one of the, as you're probably aware of, we had a recent case where Disney took the OCPA office to court, and the judgment was in favor of Disney because the method used to evaluate the Disney hotels was, in the words of the judge, illegal under the state of Florida. Now, that is going to cost the taxpayers hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, which they can ill afford right now. And the whole thing was about use of appraisal process, which was outdated and which was illegal in other states as well as Florida. So the first thing that needs to be done on my first day in office is to go through all the reevaluation processes, appraisal process that have been used to make sure that they stand in the court of law and, and doesn't open the taxpayers up to another round of lawsuits and lawsuits and possible liabilities in terms of refunds that the taxpayers have been paying over the years. So my first priority would be to go through all the evaluation process, appraisal process that are being used in the office and make sure that they conform to the law, that they are most up to date, etc. Now, one of the reasons that has happened is because over the year, last 3 or 4 years, over 120 trained, experienced appraisers have left that office. So it's a toxic work culture that needs to be addressed because these are trained and experienced people. So we want to make sure that your our biggest asset in the office, which is the people, are looked after, and any issues that arise are taken up with them. So your biggest resources, which is your people, are there to guide the office. Now, trust and transparency hasn't been so that's my second priority, is to bring that trust and transparency back to the office because it's been clouded in a lot of secrecies which is gradually coming out. So we have to the incumbent he always talks about being a world class office. Well, we are here to serve the people of Orange County, so our criteria should be how well are we serving the people of Orange County, the taxpayers of Orange County. So that has to be the prime focus of the office. Um, third thing that needs addressing is the wasteful use of taxpayers' hard-earned dollars on such things as unnecessary promotion. It's a government office. It's not a business office. So be we don't need to be advertising the office. That has all been done in order to promote incumbent rather than the office. So we have to look at all the costs. With the COVID-19 situation, people are going through a lot of hardship. So every dollar that we can save in any office is really matters because that means that we can use those resources, divert those resources to other much needed projects such as affordable housing. Now, I'm very passionate about affordable housing because we live in an area which is number 48 in the whole country for affordable housing. There's only 20 houses of affordable houses available for every 100 that is required, right? So that issue has also to be addressed in terms of doing something, having some tangible results. So I have a pretty big agenda. So it needs new leadership. It needs somebody who can take the office to the next stage and make that office truly answerable to the residents of Orange County.
Well, Khalid, thank you. Thank you again for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you again on July 29th. And to our viewers, please join us for the virtual political mingle on July 29th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. We also want to use this opportunity to thank our sponsors, presenting sponsor Charter Communications and supporting sponsor the University of Central Florida. To join us, register on the Winter Park Chamber website at winterpark.org. Again, thank you for listening today, and we'll see you July 29th.
Thank you, Robin.